Hello my Asgardian Minecrafters and welcome back to another Let's Build with Thor. I am Thor Hammerhand and this is what we're going to be building today. The little and nice looking, I think, medieval house, perfect for filling out towns. I mean, you could put this about 20 places in a town, and just as a filler building it would be brilliant. Nice small footprint. Inside it's actually usable. You can see inside here there is plenty of room to stick some stuff, and around the side here you've got some outdoor storage. Up here we've also got a basic bedroom. But this is on display at the moment on the Lord's World server. I will put that down in the description now, along with coordinates if you wanted to see this building before you got started. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on to a creative world and learn how to build this. And here we are on a creative world, so we can start this building. I've got a couple of things in my hand now that I'll be going through as we're putting them down. But start off by putting down the front of your building. There you go. It's 5 in total, and one gap for the door. Come diagonally off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. Diagonally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again like so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you end up with that shape. Now in the corners here, you're going to want to put down on a diagonal from the corners 2 of these spruce logs facing upwards, and do that on each side here. But you will not be putting the full lot on this side. You'll be putting one here at the front, and then you'll be putting some there as well. Now, just so that you remember, put in one there, one here, miss a gap, one here, miss a gap, one there. Now, that is basically the full footprint of this house. So let's have one little look from up here again so you can see exactly where everything goes, and then we'll carry on. So now that we've got that sorted, let's start with the front of the house. Why not let's start with the front of the house? So the first thing we're going to do is put down stair blocks facing, so you face this way and face them towards where the doorway is going to be. On the other side, put down a stair block facing that way, and now you need stairs on top. So let's put a block there for a minute. On this side, we're going to have an upside down stair block. Do the same on the other side. We'll put one there for... No. Come on, please. There we go. So we've got one there. Get rid of those couple. Oh, shut up, Skype. And then on this side, we'll put another block there, temporary, and using the brick stairs. There we go. We've got an upside down one there. So you've made this little square out of stair blocks. On each side now, just before because it's going to be easier if I do it this way, we're going to put some dark oak stairs facing inwards. Remember, we don't have one on this side, so you don't need that for now. Bring this up by another, and then level with, no, wrong, level with the top of them, put down a block of cobblestone. That's going to help things out immensely in the long run. Now, might as well finish off the front, actually. Yes, come on, let's do everything all in the correct order, yeah? We'll have a correct way round stairs, cobblestone stair, and then we're going to have full block cobblestone, missing one out in each side, and then cobblestone stairs the right way round there. That is now most of the front done. Each side now is going to be the same with a slight exception, but you're going to come up by 3 more of these blocks, like so. And on the top one, we're going to have an upside down cobblestone stair, just to make a nice little window shape. Do the same on the back, exactly the same, like so. And then on this side, we're going to have one window. So let's do this here. Oh, and now it's raining. Yeah, it's lovely. So we turn that rain off, and we'll have a window on this side, and on this side we won't have one at all. And bring up the wood to this point all the way around, and we can pretty much say now that at least for the first part, the bottom is done. And now, moving briskly on to the second floor, we're going to start that up by taking one block higher on each of these main pillars, and then from them we're going to pull out these two logs sideways. Not a side one on this one, because this is where the stairs is going, but on every other side, one on each, like that, and then connect up the main pillars here in the middle. Now, again, you're going to do that on every side, on every one, but once you're done there, we're going to double that up and add another one here on every side again, but not on the side that's going to have the staircase, because, well, it'd be in the way of the staircase, wouldn't it? So not on this side, every other side is absolutely fine. Now we're going to come up by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on each of these again, and then we're pretty much done with the frame of the house, of the main house at the very least. Now on the inside here, we're going to come and make a box, basically, on the inside of these posts. So it's 5 by 5 square, but you're coming in diagonally off the post. Now on the fronts, we're going to have 2 high windows, so that means it's a total of 4 high, 1 top and bottom of the window there to make a 2 high window. Now that's easy enough. We'll do that on each side like this. Might as well do it all on camera. No reason to do any editing here. There we go. And only this side is different. The door is actually going to be there. So we put the door in, and then we put a window on that side, and that is most of this done now. Go inside now, and there's a nice little feature of this this building is if we replace that middle bit on the front and on the back, so this is the front that we're actually on now, there, and then above this put in a block either side, so that's above, I suppose the lintel block is what it is, and then on top of that we'll make a cross of wool, and that will be the main part now of the upstairs done as well. So we might as well just move straight onto the roof. Well, as with most of my builds, the trickiest part is probably going to be the roof. So let's start it off on the top of, go from the front here, coming inwards, we're going to have a peak. So either side you can do that. In fact, let's double these up, because we're going to double them up. Everything I do at this point will have 2 of. So you start with a right way upstairs, upside down stairs off that. On top of that we're going to have a plank, and then on top of that we're going to have right way upstairs again, and this pattern repeats itself again. So we've got upside down here, and then another plank on top, and then we've got another correct way upstairs. Now on this level here, level with the top piece of wool, we're going to put in a half slab, and on top there we're going to take it up so it's a nice it's like gradient, I don't know, there, and on top of that we've got another piece of the plank. Now we're going to do that on this side as well. That's easy enough. In fact, let's again go through it together. So we've got the right way upstairs, upside down stairs, plank, right way up, upside down, plank, right way up. Same on the other side. Nice and easy. So there we go. And then the planks, and then right way up, upside down, planks, and then right way up. Back here again, it's level with that top piece of wool. We've got a slab, and then upside down stairs to take it to the top, and then this top level is going to go all the way across with them. After you're done either side doing that, you're going to need to put 2 blocks on top of the bit of wool there. On this one as well, come across by 2 blocks, and on this last one, come across by, in fact we might as well do the whole lot underneath first, that would be the brighter way of doing it, and then 2 on top of that all the way across as well. Now we're a good section into finishing this roof off. Got to mirror it of course on this side, might as well do that on camera too. Nice and quick, like so. Now we need to put the belly into this roof. I like doing that a lot. I've come up with a few different ways, but this one is particularly easy. There you go, words. So anyway, come off level with the top of the stairs for 1 block, and then a half slab above that, and then pull 3 half slabs across here with 3 on top of that. That is the arc above and below that you're going to be getting, so do that on both sides before we move on. No, not there. There you go. So you've got, basically, you're going up by a slab each time. Now, this second level, you're going to want to put 1 half slab on each next to where the stairs are. Full blocks in between. Same again, half slab. Full in between. Other side is going to be just the same. So let's half slab them out first, and then full blocks for the 3 in the middle, like so. And then on this top roof, this belly, we're going to go up by another half slab on these end pieces, these end 2. And then we're going to go up by a full slab, a full block here. Might as well take that all the way across, and then the middle 3, just so it continues to have that sort of bellied appearance. That's what we're going to have there. Now we're going to go on to the trim, which is going to be with stone brick stairs. The easiest way to put the trimming on this roof is to come down by 1 more block here, and you take out 3 stairs from that pillar there. And then on this end, we're just going to, well, let's start off with upside down stairs, but we're just going to mirror everything that this block on the edge is. So that one's a correct way upstairs, this one is upside down, this one is a full block. We're using the stone bricks variety of block for everything here, and just mirror that or do it again on this side. On the top here, we're actually going to use a full block 1 above, and then we're going to do the same on the other side here, just to even things out. Let's get the right way up there. That's it. There we go. And then on this edge, we're just going to do exactly what's on there again. So correct way upstairs, upside down, block. I'm going to be saying this in my sleep tonight. The right way upstairs, upside down stairs, a block. And then the last one here. Now you finish off the sides with an upside down, no, a correct way upstairs, but face it from this direction, and that is lovely. So there you can see what the shape of the roof is now, and that is, I think it's a very handsome roof. I'll do the same on this side. I won't push you through it again because it's a bit on the boring side, but you know, I'll just speed it up so that you can see what I'm doing, but I'm not having to gas all the way through it. Okay, so that little bit's done, and all we need to do now is finish this off. It's pretty much, if you remember what we did with this section, it's pretty much the same again. Take it off the side of the side of this stair, and up by another half slab. So do the same on that side, and in the middle bit, each side starts the same, but instead of now having a full block there, just the half, so that you get a nice even arch. We'll do that the same on this side here now, nice and easy. So we'll do that on that side. I'm really struggling with this placement, aren't I? We'll stick the full there, and there we go. So that is, believe it or not, the roof completo. Completo! So let's get now onto this side here. What we're going to do is we're going to come up by a block. You can see where we've got the staircase started. Up by a block, across. Up by 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, across. Up by 5, across. And then up by 6, not by 7. You'd want it to be 7 just for the going up by 2. So that's done there. Let's come over here now and pick up a dark oak fence. We're going to need... actually, no, let's do the stairs first. That makes sense, doesn't it? We'll take the stairs up here until we're level with the top. We just want a little half slab here, and that's ready to go. Yeah, let's not do inside first. God, I need to keep on track here. That's what I need to do. On the sides now, we're going to want to do like a little L shape on these two, like that, to stop you falling off. We'll have 2 here. We'll have 2 by the side there, so you can see comes across here like a little railing, and that's going to be lovely. Now down here, just to finish it off, we're going to have 2 in there. We're going to have 1 at the top here, and we're going to have 1 in there as well. And that gives you a little bit of room inside here for some storage, and I'll show you how I like to use that later. But yeah, for the most part, that's done now. Let's get anyway into putting some floors down. That's what we're going to need. Let's get some oak wood first, I think. Yes, and then we'll get inside. So before I stick down that oak, actually, I've decided that it's going to be easier to show you that you need to just around the perimeter, everything basically in between the pillars that I've stuck on the side here, you're going to want to put a line of cobblestone. I just think it makes the whole thing look more complete, more solid, more just nicer all round. All in here as well, right up to the end there. That's pretty nice. And yes, that'll do just nicely. On the inside though, we are going to want to put down some oak. I think oak looks pretty nice as a flooring, and it changes things up. It's a little lighter than the spruce and the dark wood that I've got everywhere else on this building. Now we've got that in. We're going to need to stick in the flooring, or well, yeah, the flooring for upstairs, or the ceiling down here, however you want to say it. It's more of a philosophical difference, I think, that one. But there we go. Now we've got that in. That looks great. We can also come behind here. Oh, I've got some doors on me, and we can actually like weather. You could say that this is a usable house now. Basically, I think that looks nice. Placing the doors as well, as you saw, so you're facing outwards, so they face behind you. That's probably the best way. Now, I think if we get, yeah, we've got the oak fences here. Let's add above all of these that are still showing, all of these little logs that are pointing outwards, put the dark oak fences above it. Oh, I've stuck some on there. Can you tell that I'd messed up a recording before and I'm re-recording now? Can you tell these things? Also, underneath, on every one, pretty much but this one, because I think it just looks a bit too busy in there, put in connecting, so coming down from there, connecting top to bottom, one below, and then one on the face of the on the side of the house. So one there, one on the face, again, like so, and then on the front, exactly the same, just like that. Very, very nice. Now we could also put some window boxes in now. We might as well finish up the outside of this house. We'll have 2 on this side. We'll stick 1 3 long on that side, 2 on the back to match the front, and then 1 in front of this window we can even fit. Let's have a look here, pick up the trapdoors. So let's start with this one, the one that's unique, the one that's, it's the only one that's like that. You stick it on each side of that one anyway. Only ones on the front set. You can have them on the side as well, on this big one, on the 3 wide job, and then on the back, same as the front, just 1 on the face of each of them. Oh, I've got the stone brick stairs on me. Just put them in between now, on front and back, and that will do you just nicely. That's looking somewhere very close to what I'm looking for now. As we are in the mood right now for finishing off the outside, let's put on the outside edge of each of these so you can see where it comes down. It's coming down by 1, and then another one on the front there. do that on each of these. So it's coming down there, another one here, coming down there, another one there, one here, and one here. Don't worry about every side doing what I'm going to do next, but, you know, do it as where you like. But I also like to, on every side, but I say every side, on the back and on the, if I'm looking that way, on the left, I also like to put a couple, not there, a couple on the inside like that. I think that's a nice little look. It just adds, again, adds a little bit of weight. And I think, yeah, I think it does look nice. Very nice. In fact, oh yes, they look good on the front as well. Very good on the front. So that's basically the outside done now, apart from putting in some windows. Windows that we will put in next. Well, being so close to finishing the outside, I think we actually should finish the outside. So all of these windows need filling in with the normal stained glass, grey, I like to use, just because it looks good. It doesn't, you know, it's pretty see-through without the big white lines of the white glass or the clear glass, I suppose it is. Now, the only side that doesn't have a window is the front, because, well, the bottom of the front, because we used, there we go, we used the stairs to fashion windows. It does need these here, but it does rankle a bit that you can't just put something in there. Also, on these sides, we're going to put in, on each of these corners, 2 of the dark oak fences, and they'll look nice. And we might as well fill in these flower boxes with a flower of sorts. Why the dickens not? I like to use the orchids. They're my favourite in the game, but I'll use anything you like, I suppose. But that, unless I am very much mistaken, is everything for the outside. Now I'm going to grab a couple of bits and bobs and show you how I like to fill the inside in, just to give it a little bit of a feature. But basically, you know, if you just want the house, you're done. And you are welcome, and stick in a like, but I'm going to go grab some stuff. Well, everything I've got in my bottom hotbar here is the stuff that I like to use. These are the things I think they're useful inside the game, but also they look nice anyway. You can imagine right here, I'm making sort of like a little preparing area or something. So you could say, oh, that's a kitchen. That's a kitchen, that is. So let's pick up a stone here. And now we've got, no, not there. Now we've got a cooker hood. So we can just say that that's a cooker, and those are a couple of little work surfaces, or that's a work surface. In this corner, we'll stick down a cauldron with a couple of oak leaves above it. There you go, perfect potted plant. On this side, we can put down a little table. Now this is basically the same as the type that you get in the actual villages that are made by the game. Here also we can put down a nice little sofa sort of area, and maybe upside down we could put in a little table here with something on it. Lovely. But that now is a usable area, usable space, and also looks kind of nice. It looks like a finished room. Anyway, let's get the stuff for the bedroom upstairs. Okay, so I've picked up a bed and another couple of bits and bobs for upstairs. Now, I think that the best way in here is not to get mad. There's no space, really. Just chuck in a couple of upside-down stairs. They'll make for bedside tables. Maybe chuck a plant pot on one. Can you actually stick those inside them? I don't think you... No, you can't. But, you know, maybe a plant in there, or maybe just leave it pretending it's a mug or something. But either way, that's plenty enough for in here. Lighting wherever you like. Maybe sticking a torch on that side is a good idea, because that would be plenty enough light for in a room this size. So let's get that in there. Boom. Yeah, now we've got a plenty light enough room. In fact, let's think down here, where would be best? Not behind the door. Let's have one in between those pillars. And again, I think that will be plenty enough for the inside of this house. Now, what's the last things that we're going to need to do in here? Oh, round the outside, round the back here. And this truly is the end of this building. I would like to put there. Yep, that's plenty good enough. A nice little cauldron. Just looks like you come round here and you need to get some water from the well or something. And then in this side here, just stick in your 3 chests for a little bit more storage. They're all usable, of course, even the top one, because only above that you've got a fence. But this is it. Please tell me what you think in the comments below. I actually love this little house. And if you make one on a server anywhere, put it all in the down there, and I would love to come and see what you have built. Anyway, please remember to put a like on the video if you liked it. It helps me out so much to get noticed for my YouTubing on the Minecraft. And comments are always greatly appreciated. I do have a Twitter, so check that. It's also in the down there to be the first to hear of my new videos. And of course, I did say on the Lord's World server, I will have this ready for viewing and the coordinates in the down there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Let's Build.